Good morning. Today is Saturday, June 6th of 2005. Welcome to The Real Talk with Damien. My name is Damien Carter on YouTube and Google+, Damien Pierre Carter on Facebook, and Supermodel Swagger on Instagram. When I woke up this morning, I woke up around 6:50. At least my alarm clock and the bright ass sunlight in my window woke me up, and I felt compelled to talk about something, and I wasn't quite sure what. I wanted to just turn on my camera and go for it with y'all today. I wanted to start some shit. I wanted to make your mind think on a Saturday. And then I saw this quote on Facebook again, and baby, let's talk about what this quote says. This quote says, "Stop making love to people who only deserve a fuck." Stop making love to people that only deserve a fuck. Do you know what that means? All right, I'm gonna tell you what it means. Let me give you what my definitions of each are. Making love means that I am connecting with someone on a level that is beyond physical. It's metaphysical, it's intimacy, it's vulnerability, it's honesty, it's communication, it's sending random text messages throughout the day saying, "Hey baby, I'm just thinking about you. I hope your workday is going well." Sharing dreams, hopes, aspirations, goals, being their ride or die to an extent, being their support when they feel weak, being that dude that says, being that man that says, "Yo, you're slipping. Something's wrong." Or just being as honest with each other as you dare, and the possibilities are endless. That's making love. Now fucking to me means you only talk to each other between 9 o'clock at night and 6 o'clock in the morning. There is a finite list of things that you're going to discuss. The conversation is brief, and you're only there to get in, get on, and get off. And you can't spend more than a set amount of time at my house. That means that I don't want to know your last name. I don't give a fuck what you do outside of fucking with me. I don't give a fuck what your goals, dreams, aspirations are. I don't give a fuck what you seek in a relationship, or if you're seeking a relationship. And very often, many of us, me included, have gotten into trouble fucking with guys that are in relationships. But because our expectations are set and finite, and my emotions are not involved in fucking, I'm okay with that. Now let me stop and put a pin in that thought. Put a pin in this contrast for a moment. Notice how I said my emotions are taken out of the equation. When I'm making love to somebody, I'm an emotional canvas. That means that I'm willing to paint the picture to show you how I'm feeling because of what energy you give me and what vibration you share with me and what vibration I'm feeling from you. When we're fucking, I put that bitch in the freezer. I don't give a fuck what happens. I have specific expectations about what's gonna go down. And if they don't go down, dog, you gotta go. You gotta go, dog. It's been real. It's been easy. Deuces. I don't have time for bullshit. And it's taken me this long to realize what that means for me, because many times, many of us, myself, I'm speaking for myself now, I have caused myself to have a cognitive dissonance between my actual and ideal interactions with people, with guys. Now, it'll be a thing where they'll send mixed messages stating that they want to be in a relationship, or they'll say something like, "Oh baby, I miss you. When can I see you again?" When really they don't miss you. They miss that feeling that you give them when they're about to climax. They miss that feeling when you are providing worship between their legs. They miss that feeling when your pleasure principle is causing their sexual principle to reach its higher climaxes and higher grounds that only you can bring them. And they want you to bring it to them at that particular moment. They are the type of people where they're coming home from the club drunk and high and saying, "Baby, I'm just passing by your house. I'm driving by your house now. I'm thinking about you, and I'm horny, and I'm just wondering what you doing." Nah, that's a fuck. Making love. "Baby, what you doing tonight?" I don't feel like going to the club tonight. Let's get a pizza and lay up in bed and cuddle. We don't have to do anything physical. We can just talk some shit. We can laugh at a movie. We can fall asleep in each other's arms and then wake up and start all over again. Making love. I hope this contrast is clear to whomever is listening or to this video blog entry right now, because had I known this shit when I was 20 years old trying to meet guys, I would be in less trouble than what I have been in the last 15 years. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, be very honest with me. What do you want? Be very honest with yourselves. And this video blog entry especially will force you to be honest with yourself. What are your interactions with your sexual partners? What are your interactions with your intimate relationships? Are you only seeing each other at nighttime? Do your friends know about this person? Do they know him as a significant other, or do they just know him as a piece? If they only know him as a piece, that means they only know maybe his first name or his nickname even. And hell, more than likely, if you're just a piece to them, they may not even know your real name. They may know your screen name on a website that you may have met them on, or they may have given you a nickname. I knew one dude one time, my nickname was Day Day growing up in some circles. So he would put my contact name in his phone was Freak Day Day, because for him, all I was a freak. So just understand that the emotional investment in each situation must be clear, must be honest and real for you. For me, when I'm making love to somebody, I am willing to take that risk of being an emotionally vulnerable person. And I'm willing to explore those sad moments and being disappointed. And I'm willing to risk being hurt because I care that much about what I feel this vibration, and I want to explore it, and I want to know who this person is. I want to know what makes them tick. When we're just fucking, dude, you said you was going to be here at 10 o'clock. Make sure you're here at 10 o'clock. Make sure you showered and clean. Make sure that you just ready to take them all them clothes off. The porn is already on. Let's get this shit in. And when we get it in and when we get off, you put your clothes on, you get out of my fucking house, and I can continue on with the rest of my evening or my day, however things are mapped out for us. And make sure that you yourself can do that. Take your emotional self out of the equation. If you're seeking a physical response or a physical satisfaction, make sure that you are not connecting your emotions with this moment. If you're just fucking, if you're making love, look that motherfucker in the eye. Let him know how good you're making him feel, and let him know that he's making you feel good or she's making you feel good. Make sure that you're communicating and you're connecting on levels that are not just physical, but metaphysical, emotional, romantic. When you're fucking, face down, ass up. That's the way I like to fuck. Now, for some of us, it's easier to do that because we've had enough experiences that have taught us how to do that. For some of you, it may be a little more difficult. But just remember this. Do not waste time making love on someone that only deserves a fuck. That would mean for you to do the homework. Think about all of the relations you've had in the last 6 months. Who's worth making love to and who's worth just fucking? How have you interacted with each other? Do you spend time texting each other throughout the day? Or do you get a random text from a phone number that you saved in your phone, but someone says, "Who is this?" when you said, "Hey babe, what's good?" If it's just a fuck, they're not going to have your phone. They may not even have your phone number saved in their contact list. So just be honest with yourself about those things. If it's making love, they not only know who you are and what you are, they know your last name. They know what your hopes, dreams, and aspirations are, as I stated earlier. Hell, they even know where your tickle spots are. So just be real with you. Be honest with you. And be okay with it. Be okay knowing that, all right, with person A, I have been intimate. We've shared talks about life with each other. We've shared talks about love, what we aspire to be in our lives. But with person B, Soon as he walks in the door, I rip his jeans off his ass, I fuck that ass, and I push his ass right out the door once we're done. Be very honest with yourselves now. Many people in this day and age have shown me that they're not willing to be honest with me, but I'm willing to be honest with me. If they can't view themselves in an honest reflection and say to you what they really expect, that speaks volumes to what they really are and what they don't mean to you and what you don't mean to them. Hell, they may not even have the ability to examine their own selves like that, but just make sure that you keep yourself in check. Don't worry about how they feel or how they view you. Just know that their actions will speak for them. And just know that you have to be cognizant of what those actions are telling you. God's whispers speak volumes. First it's a whisper, then it's a punch in the face, and then it's a ton of bricks. That's the real talk for today. Saturday, June 6th, 2015. Stop wasting time on people that are just worth a fuck. Stop trying to make love to someone that only deserves a fuck is what I'm trying to tell you. And in fact, as I always say, be fierce, be fabulous, be inspired. Be yourselves, love yourselves, honor yourselves, respect yourselves. Hell, if you're really feeling it, make love to yourselves. Just know that. Know the difference between a fuck and love. And if it isn't love, then accept that too. Be okay with that. Don't be afraid to live today. If no one else told you that they love you, know that I do too. I love you. Happy Saturday and be well. My name is Damian Carter on YouTube and Google+. Damian Pierre Carter on Facebook and Supermodel Swagger on Instagram. Hope y'all are having a good day. And if you're on that catwalk today, make sure that you're not in my lane on the catwalk because when I slay you, I will slay you. Smooches.